Hello. Oh my, it is a Monday shipping day. Of course, you are going to see this on Tuesday. But I had a really good weekend. Who knew holiday weekends would be so good? All right, I'm going to show you what sold, what it sold for, and I'm going to show you how I package it up. All right, let's go. Okay, here's my eclectic mix of goodies that I am shipping today, and you can see there's a couple of large obnoxious ones here, which I'm going to just kind of shove to the back for now because those will get done last, and I am going to do the easiest ones first as usual. So my easiest ones are going to be the ones that just go into a padded envelope. I ran an auction with some things. Some of these things came out of the donation that came in from a friend of mine. This is a belt buckle that holds a silver dollar or a 39mm stone. So that is ready for somebody to put their thing in there. I started it at $4.99 and it sold for $4.99. But hey, you know what? Can't go broke making a profit. So that, we'll just get a little piece of bubble wrap to protect it. And then it's going to go in just a small padded envelope and be on its way. It's my eBay branded guys. Boom, boom. Okay. That is the buckle. All right, one down. Many to go. Figure out where I'm putting stuff. Next are the folding sunglasses. Now I know this is not the one that really sold a lot. This is the one that sold a lot. I thought they would go a lot higher based on comps that I had seen, but you can see they're kind of groovy. Who did this? Who had folding sunglasses back in the day? And they are Penthouse. Not branded on the glasses themselves, but the case. So they probably some promotion. So there. So we're going to give these a little bubble wrap, and I'm going to put these actually in a box because they could get crushed. Again, they were a freebie, and I sold them for the opening bid of $9.99. So we're going to put them both in the same little package here. And, you know, I made my boxes up ahead because I have so much to ship. I didn't want to make you wait for me to make boxes this time. So I'm just going to slip those in there, close that down, and tape it up. And I'm going to put one on the bottom too. And there we go. Our sunglasses are ready to go. All right, let's do this little guy. So this is a sculpture technique called Brutalist. I'm a little sentimental about this guy, and I'm a little sad to see him go because he is an item that was identified for me by my friend John Bruno, who was one of the market warriors on the PBS show. He is a fount of knowledge. But yeah, he helped me because I looked at this and went, huh? And he said, no, that's really good. I've had it listed at $49.99 for quite some time. So someone offered me 20. I countered back to them at $29.99 and it sold. So he's going now. Bye-bye, little doggy. Go to your new home and be loved. Okay, do you guys ever talk to your stuff when you're sending it on its way? I don't know. Some things are just more special than others. So he's not breakable. He's going to go in a padded envelope. And I believe he's still under a pound. That's what I'm hoping on. It's going to be close. If it turns out he's over a pound, I will slip this envelope into a priority padded flat rate. But I gotta wait till I get to my scale. All right. Next, we have this little tortoiseshell vase. I got an offer of $10 on it, and I took it, and I paid $1.27. So I'll take that profit. That keeps me in business. Actually, I'm going to use a little bit bigger piece of bubble. Just because it's glass. There we go. I feel good about that. And it's going to go into... You know what, this one I might need to make one more box. Let me see. Is it going to fit? Because I'm out of the box that I thought it was going to go in. Yeah, that's good. You know, it seems like it's really tight in there, but I've got that much of bubble on each side. I got that much bubble. How do I show you that? There, that much. So it's got a goodly amount of padding, and it's going to go first class. So we'll not get jostled around too much. So there we go. Same thing. Boom. And then that is the tortoiseshell. All right. Okay, our little food dogs sold. You might remember me talking about these on a recent one of my Monday live haul shows. Now, these I did pay $6 for, $5.99. And I ended up taking an offer of $12.75. Why not? Can't go broke making a profit, right? So I doubled my money. It's all good. I do wrestle with those decisions sometimes about, you know, how long do I really want to hold on to this to make my money on it? And in the retail world, doubling your money is actually a pretty good thing. Okay, these all nicely cushioned. And these are going to go in the last of my little, oops, that tape. This new batch of tape I got from the eBay shipping supply store is not so great, and I'm a little unhappy. It's, it doesn't like to stick to the cardboard. Yeah, that's a problem. But that is also why I go tape to tape. But I actually am going to notify them and let them know that this tape is not the quality of the last tape that I purchased. Okay, so these guys are going to cozy into this little box. Now, because this is first class, there's no danger of something big, bulky, and heavy landing on this. So I'm okay with it being a little bit tight. And I'm actually going to put some peanuts in there. just so they don't bounce around. Dogs. Oh, that's the top. Okay. Food dogs. On your way. All right. Oh, let's do our little owl toothpick holder. This, I actually am running a markdown sale in my store right now. And here's what I do. In my eBay store, I have categories, or I have a category called Special Values. And within Special Values, I have two subcategories. One is 50% off and one is 25% off. I then go into my oldest listings and decide which items are going to go 50% off and which items are going to go 25% off. And I put them, because you can have two store categories for each item. So the second category I choose when I'm ready to put something on sale is one of those discount categories. Now, I just start up my markdown sale and I select the items. Actually, I select rules, and the rule is that I choose by the category, and I do a 50% off sale and I do a 25% off sale with the items, everything in that category. He needs some peanuts. And then voila, you are running a clearance sale on your oldest items, not affecting the items you're listing now, because if you run a sale on your entire store and you list something, you are already putting it on sale, and I am not a fan of that. When you're doing your research and you're selecting your pricing for your stuff, I hope that you are selecting a price that it reasonably should sell at or close to, with the best offer. But we know some stuff just takes longer to sell. So, but that's my strategy, and it's working really good. Because even though I only got $4.99 for this little guy, I only paid 50 cents. And now, he's out the door. Okay, let's do this. This is by Costa Boda. And it actually is signed. Where's my camera? There we go. Signed. There you go. You can see it. They do a lot of these swirly glass. I mean, it's a high quality glass. They don't bring a ton of money. This one sold for $29.99, which was full price. Nobody made an offer. I didn't make an offer to watch her. It just sold for full price. I paid $3 for that back in December, when I took the little shopping trip with my daughter in California. And that we did video, so that video is out there. You see me finding this item. I always love when something sells at full price. All right, and this is going to go into what we call a number 4. Which is the priority mail box. Okay, I'm going to go put some peanuts in there. So I got my nice little first layer of peanuts. Put the item in. And now I'm going to fill the rest. Okay, that's safely tucked in there. Scrunch it down and tape it up. You notice I'm going tape to tape, because as this tape doesn't stick very well to the cardboard, it does stick very well to itself. That makes sure my package is not going to come open. Costa Boda. Okay, you're done. All right, let's do this kitty cat. This came from the auction in a lot of cats. So the breakdown is I paid like $1.19, and he sold for also full price of $19.99. You know, I like my $20 bills. So he's made to look like a Yadro, but he's not. Okay, so we are going to get him packaged up. I'm trying to get a little extra precision padding right around his ears. That's why I'm kind of fumbling a little bit. So it's a little thicker up there where his ears are. Always got to note the vulnerable points on the piece as you're wrapping it up, and then make sure those are protected. That, I believe, will also fit in a number 4. Yes, plenty of room to put peanuts still. Okay, first layer. Now I'm going to put it a little close. I always go corner to corner when I can on these pieces because that's your strong part of the box. But I'm putting his bottom a little tighter than his head where those ears are, just for a little extra protection on the ears. And I'm going to fill that up with peanuts. All right, there he is. Ready to fold in there. You can see I went tape to tape, and I'm going to go the other way too. Extra safe. Boom. Done. And that's the cap. All right. Moving right along. And I'll tell you, if I'm not comfortable tossing that across the floor, then I haven't packed it right. But I probably cut out that part. Maybe not. Maybe you heard it. I just tossed it across the floor. Because if I'm not comfortable doing that, it ain't ready to ship. All right. But it was ready to ship. Okay. I sold another one of these Schmidt. It's actually not even on my list because it sold right before I came out here. They made an offer. I made a counter offer, and he sold for $14.99. These things are awful cute. This one is called, they're from 1987. This one is called Wishful Thinking because he's sitting like by the birdhouse. Mean kitty. Now someone had put these yellow peanuts in here. I'm not a fan. I'm going to bubble and redo this a little bit. So I dumped those out, and I'm going to bubble him. Okay, I'm going to use 2 and make him nice and bubbled in there. It's very fragile with that. The way this is like a stick in the middle of 2 ends. So I'm going to make sure he's bubbled super good. So he's going to fit back in his box, which is then going to go in another box. But I'm going to go put the peanuts back in now. Okay, so he's back, mixed with a little bit of pink. And now we're going to bubble wrap this. Oh, maybe. Did I not? Oh, I did not estimate that bubble wrap right. All right, let me get some more. This is why I have got to get some more of the 24-inch wide bubble, which works for things like this. There we go. Just like wrapping a Christmas present. Oh, yeah, the side's not going to be completely covered, but it's okay. It's enough. Okay, now this is going to sit down inside of a number 4. It's going to be a tight fit. You know what? No, it's not, because this is first class. I just caught myself. Ooh, doggies. Let's see if it's going to fit. Yeah, oh, you know what? This is even going to give it more protection and still be light. caught that. Nothing worse than getting in there and realizing you could have gone first class and you put it in a priority and, oh yeah, I like that much better actually. I'm going to put a few peanuts of top and bottom. Okay, so you can see I've got peanuts all the way around. Or maybe you can't see. There we go. Boom. All right. Now this is the cardboard that this tape really doesn't like to stick to, so I have to go all the way around. Tape to tape. And I'm going to go both ways, even though this is lightweight. Just because this tape is so awful. But hey, cheap. It's cheap tape. All right, this is the Schmidt. All right. Oops, I have peanuts under my feet. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. These are the ones that I'm not looking forward to shipping. Oh, let's just start with this. This is a casserole dish with seagulls, and it is made, what I found out, even though it's not marked, it is made by Otagiri. And I found that by finding it on replacements, actually, when someone else listed it as Otagiri, and I went and I confirmed it. So I am going to package the lid separately. Now, I sold this on sale. This was 25% off. So I sold it for $22.49, but I only paid $3.99. So let's package the lid first. Boom. And now we will package the, oops, come back. And I'm going to put the handles that way because I think that the most repetition of the bubble wrap is going to go that way. Let's see what I mean in a minute. So, and I'm also going to end up putting that with the handle down in to protect it. So that's going to go there. So see now how this is bunching up and protecting the handle. And I think what I'm going to do is go once over with the big bubble on this. And that will hold that onto that as well. So we've got our big bubble. Woo. Nice and protected now. If my tape will just stick. All right, and I think we can go into the number 12. Number 7. Why do I call it a number 12? I do that almost every time. So I might have to put it down. Let's see. Because I made my bubble wrap so thick, but that's okay because I can squish bubble wrap. Yep. Peanuts top and bottom, and then we'll stick it in. Making the box a little awkward, but that's okay. It'll close. See, now I'm going to top it off with peanuts. Okay, we've got our peanuts. And you can see I didn't cover it completely because that thick bubble is so thick that it's acting like peanuts. So it's okay. I'm going to squish this top closed. And hopefully our tape cooperates. I'm going to go all the way around. And I'm going to go around the other way. All right. I like it. What a Geary. You are good to go. Okay, let's do our big fish. I got 2 of these fish at the auction. So together, I assessed the same cost to each of them, even though the other one's a little smaller. So $3.50 was the cost. So when I got a $20 offer, I did take it. Here we go. Oh, you can see it's got little made in Indonesia stickers on it. Okay. I think we're going to do a little Frankenboxing, putting him in a shoebox, but then putting another shoebox because it's not quite tall enough. And I think we'll be good. So let's first get him bubbled up. Okay. So we're just going to do this and get my bubble wrap cooperating. I think I might even go over with a little bit of the big bubble on him too. I don't know. Let's see. Just because he's got some thin little carved pieces that I would hate to see break in shipping. So, do I have room for some big bubble? It's going to be close. Let me try. Let's try once around. All right, maybe twice. And I'm just going to lightly close these ends because they will act as padding in the box. All right, so I won't even need to put peanuts in here because this large bubble now acted as the packing material pretty much. So, but you can see I'm sticking up just that much, so I'm going to put a second shoebox over that. And we will be good to go. Because the box is the same size, sometimes getting over those first little corners can be kind of a pain. But once you get it, it'll slide right down. There we go. And the trick is to try to go straight down and not rip it any more than it wants to rip. Remember, I still want a tight close. There we go. Still want a tight close on the box, and I can go. There we go. And now I will just get it taped together. Even though it's a little misshapen, it still works just fine. So I'm going to go over this part. I should have done this first, just to get this all closed up tight. And I'm going to go around the middle just because that's like a little sticking point there. And we're going to go across this way. Pretty good, except one more little vulnerable, get caught up point. There. I think we're good. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah. Fish is ready to go. All good. And he's not oversized. Yay. All right. This is the one I've been putting off. Funny story first, though, since you just saw me package that one up, is in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, the question was asked, what is the shipping supply you use the most of? Anybody who watches the videos knows it's the tape. I use a lot of tape. Okay, so this is an interesting story. Back when everything was shut down, I was going to some of the Facebook auctions, like they do Facebook Live auctions. And there was a lady that I bought this from, and it was represented as a lightning whelk. So I had time to go over and do, you know, my little bit of research. Oh, lightning whelks, those sell for like $75. But when I got it and went to list it, I realized this is not a lightning whelk, that this is simply just a large conch shell. And it has a particular name, which I did not write down. I just wrote down conch shell. I still tried to list it at $75, obviously knowing that that is not what I was going to get for it. I did, however, get $39.99, so I still made a little profit. I paid $24 for it, and it sold for $40 basically on an offer to watcher. So, whew, all's well that ends well, right? Let's see, I'm going to do one end at a time on this. And this one I am going to use Big Bubble on as well because it's quite vulnerable. I'm just grabbing, I got pieces of bubble wrap over here. None of them are really long enough, so let me go get some real bubble wrap. All right. I'm going to go this way. Okay. There we go. I want more on this end, so I'm just moving the bubble wrap to be doubled up on this end more. And I'm really starting to sweat. It is 92 out in my garage right now, and it is still morning. It's going to be a hot one today. That is why I am doing this before my show. Normally I do this after I do my live show on Mondays, but today I was not going to wait. Just going to be too hot. All right, so now I'm going to go over it with the big bubble. Stay. All right. I feel good about that. Now, let's see, I have a box that's really sturdy. I think I've talked about this before, that there are weight things on the bottom of boxes. So like this one, oh, let's see, something I don't even know what that says. Something test was 200, 84, 75, 66. Those are good numbers. And you can just feel that this is a thick cardboard, and this had carried 20 pounds of coffee. So it's meant to carry something heavy. And believe me when I say UPS, when you file an insurance claim with them, they ask you for those numbers off the bottom of the box. It has to be a box that was capable of getting the item where you wanted it to go. Okay. Again, you see I went corner to corner on this. Actually, I can feel that that's the part sticking up, so I'm going to go point that down. There we go. And then I'll finish peanuts. Now this one is probably going to go FedEx. I use FedEx over UPS because eBay has negotiated rates with FedEx that are really good, and my drop-off point is really nearby. So. All right, we're in there. Woohoo! And I'm going to go tape to tape all the way around, as usual. And I'm going to go the other way on each end as well, just to kind of hold that tape on. Okay, I feel good about this getting where it needs to go. Oh, we're good. When I'm done, I don't have to crouch down anymore. And I don't know if you can see, I am sweating. So it is time to get back into the air conditioning and go print my labels and get these out the door for about 13 happy customers. Hopefully happy customers. So with that, go be profitable. Make it fun. Let me know what you shipped this week down in the comments. I would love to hear what's selling for you. And hit the subscribe button if you haven't done that already. All right. See you on the next one.